Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly check-in for the 19th to the 25th of November. These messages are for Pisces Sun, Moon or Rising. So if you need any more information on that, or you just want to look at your birth chart in general, there is a link in the description box for a website that can help. Thank you to everyone who has watched the videos or who watches the videos, likes, shares, comments, subscribes to the channel. It's all greatly appreciated. If you'd like to book a personal reading, see the description box below the video for information on how to do that. So these are the oracle decks I'm going to be using for today's reading. We're going to start off with a message from goddesses, gods and guardians, and that will be your main theme. So what does Pisces Sun, Moon or Rising need to know for this weekly check-in for the 19th to the 25th of November? What's the main theme here? What is your main theme? What is your main theme, if the cards will come out? You have two. Right, I'm going to try that again. It doesn't feel right. And I will say this has been my theme throughout most of the readings. That doesn't feel right. I'm going to try it again. Yeah, I can't. If it genuinely doesn't feel right, and it's not about picking out whether something's positive or negative or whatever. It's just if it genuinely doesn't feel right, I need to do it again just to be sure. Try that again. Right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. What's their message? That's too many. Try that again. That was like 3 or 4 cards. Pisces, Sun, Moon. There we go. There we go. That feels right. Butterfly, Maiden, Beautiful Change. Someone else got this and I cannot remember. I think it may have been, could have been Virgo, but I'm not 100% sure. Or could have been Aquarius actually. Right, so we're going to get your messages from the tarot deck as well, and then I will read that message from the book. So what is the main theme for Pisces, please, from the tarot as well? Or what else do we need to know about the main theme for the weekly check-in? We have the 7 of Wands. When you know what's fascinating about this, remember the card that wanted to come out? I think it was Leah, Stand Your Ground. It's not there now. Yeah, that would be Stand Your Ground, but then maybe that's something that you need to transform with or into. So what's your energy specifically? How are you dealing with things? You have the 2 of Pentacles. Any external or surrounding energies? I kind of feel like you might be trying to ground yourself with that 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, you might be trying to ground yourself, but let's see. Try that again. That was the Star. Ooh, and you know what I keep getting with this Star message at the minute is as above, so below. And I've literally looked up the definition and I don't know what I feel like I need to understand about it, but I still don't 100% get it. Like I get it, but I feel like I'm not getting it even though I get it, if that makes sense. And I guess in a way there's something grounding about that, isn't there? Right, anyway, external or surrounding energies. I feel like I'm missing something, even if I look up the definition and I recited the definition of as above, so below. It's like, but no, that's not it. There's more to it. I don't know what it is. Anyway, right, external or surrounding energies, please, if the cards will come out. Death and the 8 of Pentacles. So you could be feeling, transformation, 8 of Pentacles. I feel like whoever got this card, Aquarius, probably got these cards as well. So that's about doing the work of transformation, isn't it? Really, you might be feeling, you might be doing that already, or you might feel an energy around you that's kind of pushing you to do that. So let's look at your guidance as well. We've got the Ace of Swords, and that can be, so Ace of Swords, that can be part of transformations and spiritual awakenings as well, where your beliefs change. Right, so let's get some clarifiers. No, actually, let's look in the book and see what that message says for the Beautiful Maiden card. And the page opened right up on it, so that's brilliant. So it says, keep your thoughts positive, rejuvenation is in the air. So Butterfly Maiden is a Hopi American Indian Kachina or spirit being who links the human and divine worlds. Whoa, and what did I say? As above, so below, when I was talking about that Star card, okay. She's a fertility and regeneration goddess who governs springtime. Butterfly Maiden, Kachina dolls, or it could be Kachina, but I don't know. So if I'm butchering it, sorry, I'm going to say Kachina because I'm not sure. Are given to Hopi children to connect them with traditional values. In Hopi culture, the yearly butterfly dance gives ceremonial thanks to the butterfly for pollinating plants and offers up prayers for rain and long life. Additionally, it's an important initiation rite for young girls. Butterfly Maiden embodies the energy of renewal, optimism, and positive change. Butterfly Maiden comes to uplift you today as she sees you might be getting stuck in persistent negative thoughts. Maybe you're thinking that nothing will ever change for the better. Perhaps you've been through challenges and this has taken a toll on your mental, emotional, and physical health. Butterfly Maiden offers you one of her many colourful butterflies and says, can you imagine yourself as this beautiful butterfly? What colour are its wings? This is a healing colour that will renew your dampened spirit. You've been cocooned or even stuck, but now's the time to expect a glorious change. By consciously choosing positive thoughts, you can renew your outlook and draw in good energy. Keep focused on how you want to feel and what you'd love to experience and believe it can be so. There's a need for change and renewal in your life, pure and simple. Maybe you'd love a new job or a refreshed decor in your home. Perhaps a change of scenery, a new hobby, or revitalized social life. Or it could be an overhaul of your entire set of circumstances that's on the horizon. See the butterfly I've sent you as a symbol of metamorphosis and fresh experiences. You're approaching a time of wondrous change. Embrace it with open wings. Additional meanings. Your positive efforts will pay off very soon. Say yes to this opportunity or invitation. Appreciate the beauty that surrounds you daily. The invocation says, change is good for me. I expect the best. So, a thought that kept on coming through as I was reading that message with this Two of Pentacles, I said it could be about being grounded or getting grounded. And I also kept on thinking, you know that thing when it's like, I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I got that as well from it. But let's clarify the Seven of Wands as your main theme first of all and see what comes up there. So Seven of Wands, why is that here, please? Why is the Seven of Wands here? We've got the Eight of Pentacles. This there twice, isn't it now? Yes, okay. The Five of... Okay, no, sorry, that's there, isn't it? That confused me then, right? So it's the Eight of Pentacles and Five of Swords. I felt like there was an extra card for some strange reason. Right, anything else? Anything else? We have the Emperor and we have the Queen of Swords. That's quite an empowered energy. So you may very well be having to stand up for yourself with something, seriously. It might feel like a lot as well, is what I'm getting, that it might feel tough, like really tough, like you're just getting shit thrown at you left, right and centre. I suppose that would explain the I don't know whether I'm coming or going energy. Let's get one more for that. And then you get the Six of Cups at the end, okay. So you could be, if you are doing any kind of inner work, because the Eight of Pentacles is there a couple of times, there could be something, some childhood, inner child, past energy that needs to be resolved as well. Let's look at the Six of Cups first of all. Let me try that again, it didn't quite feel right. Right, I am going to take those. So we've got the Ace of Wands and the King of Cups, and I'll get one more for that. Okay, Seven of Swords. I'm going to get one more, but I do have an idea of what I think that is about. Right, they've all literally flown across the room. So just bear with me. See if I can do this without ripping the mic off or knocking the tripod out. And I am going to take them as well. There's quite a few. So you've got the, right, 10 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and 6 of Pentacles. So I do feel it's something to do with the past, possibly childhood here. I think you might be feeling inspired. There might be something going on in the present that is sort of coming at you and you're having to stand up for yourself for some reason, but you may be feeling inspired to sort of look into the past to understand something about that now. I mean, we've got the King of Cups here, which I feel like I'm just a broken record saying this about the King of Cups. He feels very deeply, but he doesn't always express how he feels. It can be connected. It can be sensitivity as well, can't it? You know what's coming up as well? Because the King of Cups is next to that Seven of Swords, there might be something here about emotional manipulation in the past or in childhood, or you know somebody who was emotionally manipulative towards you. You might not have at the time though, I mean, as children we might have a feeling about something, but as a kid, how often would you have taken your gut feeling seriously as a kid? I don't know, it depends. But especially if you've got an adult around you that offers a false sense of security, and however they treat you, you kind of, for the most part, if you don't know any differently, you just accept it as the truth, don't you? Because you're a kid and you don't know any better. So you might not have, if there was somebody around you who was emotionally manipulative, you might not have seen that for what it is, just simply because you're a kid, and that would have affected your foundations. It would have potentially affected your perception of true support and what that means. Let me just have a look at this. I've never seen this King of Cups as anything sinister before, and I'm not saying he's sinister, but just something with that Seven of Swords doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. I'm seeing the potential where you could have someone who on the outside, and somebody, there might be some, I know that this is something that readers have said before, that someone may have a drinking problem, but that is an actual possibility here. That I'm getting a thing where it's almost like I can see this King of Cups. He looks all sweet and happy and jovial, I guess is a word that we could use, but I could see him switching up, like literally switching up, where I'm being really dramatic now, but this is the image that is coming into my head, where that's his exterior persona that he presents the world, and then when everybody's gone and it's just him and his family there, and this is whether it's a man or a woman, it doesn't have to be a man, throwing the cup against the room across the wall, taking that, what is it, staff, trident, whatever it is, I guess I'm thinking Little Mermaid terms now, taking that and going around beating everyone with it. And I know that sounds very dramatic, but that's what's coming to mind. It might not be to that level, like emotional manipulation is that's not physical abuse, is it? But there is the potential that there could have been that as well. So sorry, I've just had to pause my phone there. So yeah, there is the possibility that you may have had someone in your past that there was something emotionally manipulative about them, or just not emotionally stable or supportive about them, and it's had an impact on you, and it's like you're now having to learn how to stand up for yourself. God, that got really dark, didn't it? I did not. Yeah. Right, okay. I mean, as I said, the Emperor and the Queen of Swords, that would now be where you're standing up for yourself, or learning to stand up for yourself. Let me have a look at, God, some of these readings, some of the stuff that is coming up. It's like, yeah, it's a lot. Eight of Pentacles, but if that's the energy that's there, that's the energy that's there. So Eight of Pentacles. So we have the Star and the King of Pentacles. Again, it does feel like kind of doing the work to rebuild, like to turn these two upside down, if that makes sense. So the Star, it's like regaining hope, or a need to regain hope. King of Pentacles, a need to regain stability. And it doesn't have to be just physical stability. It's like, as I say, it's your foundations, your values, because we often, as far as I'm aware from my readings on tarot, that the Pentacles, they are very much about the physical and materialistic. But then when you think of Taurus, we speak of Taurus being about values and what you value. And values aren't just physical things, are they? Values are things like morals as well. So it's like doing the work to address that. We've got the Five of Swords in reverse. That kind of feels like overcoming, potentially overcoming, like self-sabotaging experiences. what did I just say? Any self-sabotage, it's overcoming that. Anything where someone sabotages you. So again, that unusual King of Cups energy that I saw, where I kind of saw the dark side of that. It's overcoming the effect of that, if that is something that has had an effect on you, and kind of leaving all of that behind, moving on from that to become a sort of stronger version of yourself, I guess is the best way I would put that. So that might have an impact on how you connect and relate to other people as well, with that Two of Cups there. I mean, if adults have created unhealthy relationships for you when you were growing up, or you've just had unhealthy relationships in the past, it does have an impact on how you relate to people now, doesn't it? Can knock your confidence for a start. I mean, that's just a stronger version of you, isn't it? The Six of Wands, that's a version of yourself where you are respected, you are valued, you are looked up to. You're being seen for who you are. I'll leave that there then. Right, so Seven of Wands. Oops. That's about, for me, it looks like it's a need. If you're not already doing this, it's kind of a need to transform into this stronger. I think stronger is the only word I can think of. It doesn't mean that you're not strong to begin with, or that you're weak or whatever, but just I can't think of the right word now. Just a stronger version of yourself until I think of a different word. That's the word I'm going to use. More assertive potentially, but it feels like something more than that. So let's put these away. And I think there were other ones that I needed to put in there. That's it. So we've got the Two of Pentacles. So that's where I said that it's like feeling like maybe you need to get grounded. You don't know whether you're coming or going. That kind of thing. So Two of Pentacles, that's your energy specifically. You're trying to balance things out, aren't you? So we've got the Two of Swords there. I feel like you've got here the two, because we sometimes talk about the Two of Swords being two truths, the old truth and the new truth, and it's trying to reconcile, or I don't even know if reconcile is right, balance them out somehow. So again, getting grounded. Judgment, it's the rebirth, isn't it? Reviewing the past, which is what I kind of said when that Six of Cups came up, reviewing the past. Again, Knight of Pentacles, doing the work. You might be very committed to doing the work that you need to become this different version of yourself. The powerhouse is what's come to mind. Just, I don't know what that would mean exactly, but I know the word powerhouse, but in this situation, I guess it's what's relevant to you. Anything else? Anything else? Right, so King of Wands, that's a confident, strong energy. His leadership vibes. Again, proactivity. That's proactive in terms of in life in general, and in terms of doing any internal work that you need to do. And he would be, you could call him a powerhouse in whatever sense you need to call him a powerhouse. I almost feel like I want to call this reading, depending on what else comes out, Pisces version 2.0, the powerhouse. And I know that's probably pretty corny, but yeah. So Page of Wands there. I'm going to clarify that one because I'm not 100% certain on that. Why is the Page of Wands there? It could be that you are, I've said before, for me, this Page of Wands, he's an explorer anyway in general, but it's like answering the call. So it could just be that feeling of answering the call to do the work, to do this work, to become the powerhouse. I'm going to have to look up the exact definition of powerhouse after I've done this reading. Right, we've got the King of Pentacles. It keeps on coming up in reverse, doesn't he? Why is that? Right, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like it's been called to have to explore the opportunity to rebuild yourself, if that makes sense. To kind of rebuild yourself and rebuild your foundation, the foundation of who you are. Which takes courage, of course. It takes courage to review the past, especially a painful past. Anything else? Yeah, death. That's just the transformation. And then for me, the sun here is like the light at the end of the tunnel. So that's your energy. I think you're kind of weighing things up. Still getting a bit of a vibe of I don't know whether I'm coming or going, but maybe you've even been put in a situation or have been put in multiple situations where people have come at you, attacked who you are, attacked your beliefs, potentially what you stand for, what you're doing, and you've gotten to a point now where it's like no more. Something needs to change here, and that's what's kind of initiated this this feeling of needing to become a powerhouse. I'm going to keep using that. As I say, I need to look up the definition exactly before I even think of using it in the title. So let's look at death and the Eight of Pentacles. Again, for me, that's just the energy around you that's pushing for change. So death, the Eight of Pentacles. Anything to tell us more about that, please? So I feel like she needs to be upright, to be honest. So I'm going to keep her upright. And we've got the Nine of Cups. That feels like examining your emotions with the Queen of Cups being there. Here we go with the Hierophant again. Six of Swords. Two of Pentacles, okay. I'm just going to get something for the Two of Pentacles, and then I think I can do the rest without anything else. Anything for the Two of Pentacles, please. That may be where you become grounded, actually, because you're no longer trying to juggle things and figure things out. We've got Page of Cups. Or again, it's that kind of reviewing the past. Okay, yeah, it's probably more about the reviewing the past. Well, and present as well, actually. Right, so Queen of Cups, for me, examining your emotions, including what makes you feel content, the rules, the old beliefs that you have, whatever was forced upon you, because this is the dark side. I mean, we know the Hierophant can be a spiritual teacher, a spiritual guide. They can be wonderful, they can be supportive, but the dark side is the controlling side, which I'm being a broken record with this now in all of the readings when it keeps coming up. This is the dark, this image, this particular card. Here's the rule book, here's the whip. If you don't follow the rules, you get the whip. And they're very submissive, vulnerable, naked. So again, that could be part of that king of the dark side of the King of Cups. So yeah, as I said, examining emotions, what makes you happy, what makes you content, the rules, the old rules, what is sacred to you, because I always focus very much on this box in this image, and whatever is in the box is sacred to this person, and they're taking that to a place of peace, to their sanctuary now. This may be the values, actually, because I said Pentacles are values, assessing what values you want to drop, what you want to keep, what you want to drop, what you want to get rid of. Again, Page of Cups, I mean, there's that whole child, inner child thing. Seven of Pentacles, is it worth it? What values, and then Ace of Swords is belief. So what values and what beliefs are worth holding on to, and what needs to be let go of to transform, to change, to become the powerhouse. So I'll leave that there. And we will look at the Ace of Swords. So that, to me, that's like a new belief, a massive new belief system or belief set of truths, potentially. Why is the Ace of Swords there, please? And this is your advice. So it's like saying, it could be saying that your beliefs need a complete overhaul, I think. And then once you have that, which you may be in the process of doing already, it's to have, like, to stand by that, like it's solid. That's your sword of truth now. That's what you always carry around with you, and use it to go into battle. If anybody tries to do this Seven of Wands shit to you, like where the wands are all coming at you, once they come with you with that, you're not battling them back with a wand. You're going into battle with a sword, and you're cutting off the tips of the of the wands. That's really dramatic, but yeah, you're chopping their wands in half. rather than trying to battle them back with one wand. And yes, I know wands are meant to be magic, so it's, yeah. But go with me on this one. Right, Ace of Swords. So Two of Wands. I mean, that can be about choosing a new path. If you have a new truth or a new belief system, it will help you to choose a new path, and hopefully one that's more authentic to you as well. Right, Five of Cups, Magician, Strength. For me, this Five of Cups, I mean, okay, let me get one more and then I'll say what I think. This confidence is needed here as well. It will help, hopefully it will take courage to face all of this, but it should give you courage, more courage and more confidence going forward as well, because both the Magician and the Strength card are cards of courage and confidence. I mean, the Magician, it's about capability, isn't it, and adaptability. And see how they're both holding, I'm assuming she's got a wand there. I can't tell if it's a wand or a dagger, to be honest. It looks more like a wand, but they both have a wand, and it's almost like a symbol of power, isn't it, really? So that powerhouse thing. Right. Yep, okay. The Lovers there. So I'm going to have to get something for the Lovers now. I mean, I think I mentioned earlier that there may be something here where old beliefs or whatever it is you grew up with would have had an impact on the way you relate and connect to people now. So that would be something where if you go forward with these new beliefs and create this new belief system, that will help. It may help you to be more discerning and have better intuition in connections. Anything else for that Lovers card? And then I'll explain the rest. I would say it's about better discernment, so that you have these situations less where you left stressed, anxious, feeling regret, because you have a stronger sense of intuition. That Nine of Pentacles may be about independence potentially, but let's see. Yeah, for me, the Knight of Wands, that is a card of independence. So with the Knight of Pentacles, it's a greater sense of independence and trusting yourself more. And then the Hanged Man, it's about beliefs as well, isn't it? Spiritual development. Right, so the other cards, Two of Wands, choosing a new path. The Five of Cups here for me, that for me is just saying goodbye to the old beliefs, values, whatever it is you need to let go of, because even if you're letting go of something that was detrimental to you, it's tough, and it's like you almost need a grieving period to grieve the old version of yourself in these situations. But as I said, it looks like it will take courage to face this, but it should give you more courage, confidence, better sense of intuition, discernment, independence, etc. So the advice, it's about changing your belief system. Go ahead, transform your belief system and be confident with it, and use the new truths, the new beliefs to forge ahead and to battle against anyone that tries to make life difficult for you, basically. So let's get a final card of advice from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. So final bit of advice for Pisces, please. You have, now is a lucky time. So I would say it's a good time to do this, to do the inner work and change your belief system. So card 49. It says, the oracle message says, a sunny meadow calls and rabbit spirit appears to lead you out of your dark warren and into the light so that you can participate in a fertile and beautiful experience. It may seem safe below ground, but the magic happens when you come out and take the risk of being vulnerable and co-creating something new. You are being invited into a new life that you have no experience with, but have no fear. Today is also a time to be fruitful and productive as you enjoy rabbit spirit's sunny and prolific energy. At this time, whether you intend to bring to life and find whatever you intend to bring to life will find fertile ground. There are no mistakes really when you are co-creating with spirit, so let new ideas spring to the surface, knowing that now is a lucky time of tremendous possibility. The protection message says, vulnerability is required of you now, even if you don't feel safe. Act as if you trust that you will be okay, and soon you will see that you are okay. To create is to take risks, so at this fortunate, fertile time, banish your fears and recognize the real security is in immersing yourself in the process of co-creation. It's okay to admit that you really don't know how to deal with whatever is in front of you. This is where curiosity and not knowing can be a wonderful state of mind. Be playful now, admitting you are at the beginning of something. Come on out to frolic in the sun's nurturing light, because it is time to birth something new. So first and foremost, I would say, if you're not already doing this, the number one vulnerability thing, that the person you need to be the most vulnerable with at this time is yourself. If you're doing any kind of inner work and transformation, it's yourself. That's the main thing. And the bit that caught my attention was that part at the beginning about it being, it may seem safe below ground, but the magic happens when you come out and take the risk. So coming out of the dark warren. So if you've been hiding parts of who you are, or it may be just that by going through this transformation, again, it's like revealing a new part of yourself or a new version of yourself. That powerhouse thing that comes to mind. And as I say, I am going to check the definition before I even think of using it for the title, but I think it will be in there. Anyway, Pisces, hopefully there was something helpful in there for you. Feel free to like, share or comment on the video, and you are welcome to subscribe to the channel as well. If you'd like to book a personal reading, please see the description box below the video to get information on how to do that. And until the next video, take care.